What's up, y'all? It's your girl A.Marie, and I'm coming back to you guys live with another video. Before we start this video, make sure you guys hit like, share, subscribe, and if you have anything you want to add to today's video, any comments, please leave them down below. So today's video is going to consist of dinner, of course. It's going to be something simple, just doing some chicken, some sides, and all that good jazz. So, without further ado, let's get first. All I did is I had some chicken legs, not chicken thighs. I had some chicken legs, and all I did is I just rinsed them off, washed them off real good, put them on a little pan, and now I'm just getting ready to, dry them because I have to season these wings. Sorry, I have to season these legs, and all that seasoning I do not want, it to come off because of the water. So you want to pat dry your meat as much as possible, if you can. Okay, guys, so I'm going to turn my chicken back over. And it's funny that I'm using legs, because this definitely is for my bestie, B, and my mom, because I remember I told y'all me and my brothers would always make my mom do the thighs, and I was talking to her about it yesterday. She was like, yeah, you guys used to call them, we want the big ones, Mom. We don't want the little ones, because we felt like, the legs really didn't have that much meat. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pull out the legs today. So, I'm just going to start off by seasoning my meat. I got my Creole seasoning right over the top, just like that. Gotta break out my gloves. Got some onion powder. We got some garlic powder right over the top. We got some black pepper. And can't forget about my pink Himalayan salt, y'all. This is that good stuff. It's real healthy for you. It's healthier for you than like the normal, salt. Parsley flakes, get that color popping. Right? And then I'm just going to take my tongs and do the same thing on the other side. We're just going to repeat the process. And guys, I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And while my chicken is in there making, we're going to start with some other sides for our dinner. I know I'm running low. Y'all know me. Y'all know I got me a backup for this. Huh. What you talking about, Willis? Yes, I definitely got me a backup. And hardly none coming out. So, yeah, y'all, I was like, you know what? We're going to switch it up today. We're going to break out the bad boy legs. Woo. Yeah. So we're going to do. Excuse me. I'm salty, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm salty. I'm salty because I normally do my butter. So I wonder if all these are going to go on my plates. We about to find out, y'all. We definitely finna find out. Because I don't want this, sticking to... Okay, then. I don't want this, getting all sticky and stuff on my hand. So we're just going to just line those right back up. Hey, that paper plate came in handy, for real, for real. Nice legs, right? I'm just going to put you right right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me some butter, right? And I'm just going to slice my butter real thin. And I'm going to put it on my chicken. Just like that. It's going to get nice and a real pretty color. While it's in the oven baking. And y'all know I'm being real careful. I'm making sure the knife and the spoon does not touch that meat. I guess you could say I got a nice little sharp eye. But hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Okay, y'all, so I got my chicken, right? And I'm just gonna pop her in the oven, 400 degrees for about 30-35 minutes. I'm gonna have my light on so we can keep it. So while my chicken is in here cooking, I just started some scalloped potatoes, you know, some normal box scalloped potatoes, nothing special. I just added my water, my butter, my milk, bringing that to a boil. And I'm going to take some garlic powder and I'm just going to add it to my mixture before I add in my potatoes, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Y'all know how I am about flavor. So we'll get that stirred in real good with that garlic powder. And then parsley flakes. Definitely want to make them scalloped potatoes pop with that color, that pretty green. Don't do that. And I was thinking, I want some croissant rolls. I'm trying to debate if I want croissant rolls or cornbread muffins. I'll probably stick to croissant rolls. And I'm going to do me some fried okra, cleaned up a little bit, you know. The motto, you got Jiffy cornbread. I'm going to pour it in my bowl. And it calls for 1 egg. So I'm going to crack 1 egg. Right, 1 egg. Then we got some milk. 1/3 cup of milk. And then I like to add butter. And just melt this in the microwave and pour it right in my mixture. Okay, and then trying to get my whisk. There we go. Okay, so we got our butter melted. I'm gonna pour that right in, and I'm just going to mix this. I just put a lid on my scalloped potatoes. We're just gonna let them finish doing what they gotta do for about 15 minutes. Just gonna whisk all this in. And then what I like to do is I like to add some honey. It's like a sweet, just a little bit of sweet to your cornbread. Real good. Oh, I know what my mom meant. When your arm get tired, woo! It's all in the wrist when I tell you. Make sure it's mixed in real good though. Get a nice consistency. Then I got a pan that I just sprayed with some butter, so don't nothing stick. I'm gonna scrape all that cornbread in there. chicken smells good. Okay. Then we're just going to clean up a little bit. It's so funny because I feel like my mom. I'm telling you guys, I remember being in the kitchen with my mom, and I used to be like, Mom, you're moving like lightning. And she's like, you know, when you got stuff to do, you gotta move. Or she'll be like, honey, get out of my way. And I'm like, yeah, I need to move because you are moving like lightning. But I see what she was talking about. Just gonna check on my scalloped potatoes. Ooh, definitely doing what they're supposed to do. What I'm doing next is I'm just adding some okra. Definitely want to hear it sizzle. I don't know. I like fried okra, and the boys don't, but they got green beans, so more okra for me with some hot sauce. Oh my word! We're talking about Louis. Yes. And my scalloped potatoes. Check on them. Everything's coming together, y'all. We about to do like a 30-minute meal, for real. Because we really about to have dinner in like 30 minutes. We got our chicken in the oven that we seasoned on both sides real good and added a little bit of butter. We just did our cornbread. We got our scalloped potatoes. I'm doing me some okra, and I got some green beans I had did in the crock pot. I'm telling y'all, get you a crock pot. If anything else, invest in you a crock pot. You will be so pleased. I'm telling you. And my Aunt Thelma was telling me about that, but I had already used crock pots before, but I'm getting into using my crock pot a lot more, so that's a big plus. But yes, I got my fried okra over here doing its thing. And we just, the waiting game. So I'm about to just flip my okra. I like mine a little dark. Like a nice pretty tannish color, I guess you could say. It's so funny. You will never catch me eating okra if it's not fried. And my best friend, she's not about the okra life either. I said, see, that's something you and Min and Isaac got in common, your god kids, because I'm about that okra life. Wait a minute, JJ's okra, JJ's chicken and fish, they put this seasoning that they put on their whiting. It's everything. I'm telling you. And it's crazy too because like at JJ's, they fill you up. They give you coleslaw, fries, your okra, your fish, and your 2 pieces of bread, and you get something to drink. I'd be like, oh my word. Like, it got to the point where me and my dad would say, you know, instead of fries, can we just get more okra? So we get a side of okra, and then another side of okra, our whiting, and our 2 pieces of bread. You talking about full and stuffed and happy at the same time? Let me eat JJ's. Let me eat JJ's at some 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm done for the whole day. Like, I ain't good for nothing. I can't do nothing, and I'm full. So, yes, I'm telling you. JJ's is where it's at. Cannot wait until I go back there. Well, let me tell you right now. It is really that serious. Put my okra. And it's funny because when I used to make okra, like as soon as it would come out the pot, I was eating it. Like, and then I always have to keep making more. I'm like, man, I gotta stop doing that. But now that I know the okra is just gonna be solely for me, oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. And I'm cornbread out the oven. It's looking all nice and pretty and brown and golden. I added some more okra. Because, like, okay, so, got some barbecue sauce. my chicken, right? Use any barbecue sauce you want to use. I'm using that Stubbs. Y'all know the one my mom said looked like it's got the ashy man on the bottle. I'm like, Mom, do not say that about him. So he do, he look ashy. I'm like, really, Mom? Really? But that's that Stubbs barbecue sauce, that mesquite hot. I mean, sweet mesquite, I think. Smoked mesquite, not mesquite. And I got my oven on 500. Because I'm just going to pop this in the oven so it gets nice and charred and that barbecue sauce, the stuff on that chicken. And this is the chicken, y'all, we had in the oven on 400 degrees for about 35 minutes. And we seasoned it real good and we added that butter. And I'm just going to other side. Ooh, it's hot. Woo! Shoot. Look, I'm playing hot potatoes on my hands. That's my barbecue sauce on there. Like that. Now guys, when you put your chicken back in the oven on broil, you have to keep a close eye on it. Because it will burn so fast. When I tell you, you're going to be like, I just put it in there. You got to keep it in there maybe 2 to 3 minutes tops. Tops, 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to put my lid on. Put that chicken back in there like that. In the meantime, look, I ain't playing. Put my bad boy timer on. And I'm just going to flip my other okra. Yes, Linda. Yes, Linda. Okay then. Got them green beans in that crock pot. With that turkey tail, I'm definitely going to show y'all what that looks like. So, got our cornbread. Ooh. Remember I took the honey? Yeah, y'all. I'm going to drizzle it right over the top. Talking about some honey cornbread. Whew. Then you want to take some more of that butter. Yes, y'all, I am literally using one hand because I got barbecue sauce on my hand. So, y'all going to have to bear with me. Just a little bit. That butter right on the top with that honey. Linda? Oh, my word. I mean, if it don't get no better than that, then I don't know what to tell y'all for real. Cornbread, fresh out the oven. I can't tell y'all how many silverware we done used. I can't even tell you. Can't even tell you. Got our okra, doing this thing. Just about done. Let me get that bad boy hot sauce if I could find my hot sauce. I know I got a whole bottle up in here. Bingo. Okay. And I'm just going to turn my fire off. Just going to just drain it. Just like that. And y'all know we're going to reuse that grease. Yes, I reuse grease. Watch my mom do it. I'm doing it too. Put it in a container once it cools off. Douse it with that hot sauce. Straight up out the grease. shake it around a little bit so all those okras get coated with that hot sauce. Got 1 minute left on our chicken. Yes, 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 yes. I'm telling y'all, that's my silly side coming out. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I guess I could try and wash my hands a little bit so I ain't doing everything with one hand. Put some of this stuff back. It's smelling so good up in here when I tell y'all. Let me take this hot sauce back though. I mean, not hot sauce, barbecue sauce. And we just about to lay everything out so you guys can. Okay, lovies, there we have it. We got our chicken. Can't talk. Our chicken legs, our honey and buttered cornbread, that fried okra with the hot sauce. We got some scalloped potatoes. Then I just did some green beans in the crock pot with some smoked turkey tail. All that meat. And y'all know what's good? Try that turkey tail with some of that cornbread. You talking about good. You talking about good, Linda. When I tell you, the meat is just falling off of that turkey tail. You hear me? Off that bone. Then we have our scalloped potatoes, and we add a little bit of garlic and parsley. Got our honey cornbread. And that, guys, is a 5-course meal in under 30 minutes. So, me and my family is getting ready to enjoy this meal. And I'm going to leave it at that note. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Let me know some of you guys' go-to meals for dinner. What are your guys' go-to sides, main meals, main dishes? And again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in. And I will catch you guys next video. Remember, cook with love, because when you cook with love, you get stuff like this. And when you put your time, you get stuff like this. So, I will catch you guys next video.